wholeness. Welcome to Notes of Naja Rashida. May this message find you well and whole. It's late, but I'm very proud of myself today. In the professional spectrum of things, I was incredibly productive and entering into the second quarter of my first semester of grad school and entering into the second quarter of the first semester of teaching again. I'm finally beginning to understand, I guess, how how everything fits, right? Because at the beginning it was just a hot mess. Oh, I guess happy Halloween, happy or merry All Hallows Eve, merry Samhain or Samhain. My Gaelic pronunciation isn't all that great unless it's music. Um, I'm a huge fan of Celtic music and the Celtic or Irish Celtic language, even the Scottish Gaelic. I say Irish Celtic. I mean Irish Gaelic and Scottish Gaelic. Beautiful when it's sung and spoken. That's just, I don't know. I feel like I have some kind of soul connection to that culture because I always loved the green, the trees, the island itself. I always pull towards the music, and if anything, to be a fiddle player, because the music in Ireland is so deep and so connected to the land. I think if anything, you don't learn how to read music first. You just play from the heart, and so with fiddlers, they just play from the heart and they play really fast. It's very upbeat. Here's the thing about Irish music: either it's or Celtic music, either it's super super upbeat and fast moving and like dance music, or it's really the melodies are so heartbreakingly beautiful. But anyway, that's besides the point. So yes, it is. Halloween is a very, very pagan holiday, which I will never. It goes beyond my rational mind and what I know in all the studies that I have committed myself to throughout my years and studying different religions and faiths and paths and spiritual practices, how Christians are celebrating Halloween. And don't just say it's for the candy. I just don't get it. Yeah, I really don't. It's, holidays or holy days actually are deeply rooted in paganism. And many Westerners, especially Americans, especially North Americans, just they don't put two and two together. Okay, there's some Protestant Christians out there that they don't celebrate the devil's holiday, which is Halloween, or they don't celebrate anything. They just primarily focus on their Christian beliefs and their Christian holidays. But most, if not everything, is so commercialized and so monetized that it's just people don't understand what they're doing and why they celebrate what they celebrate. Holidays or holy days, they're pagan in their truest form. Halloween, yes, spiritually, it is when the veil is the thinnest, meaning the veil of the spirit world is the thinnest around this time. You have it, harvest time. You have the earth, the seasons change, the leaves change color, the animals, they prepare for winter. They fatten themselves up. They bury their nuts and dried berries. The deer come out to play, hopefully not in front of your car if you live in the Midwest or way up north. Deer are nothing to play around with, man. And I just reminded myself to cleanse my deer antler. I love deer. I love deer. Deer's one of my sacred medicines, the spirit of the deer. Anywho, so yeah, pagan holiday. I'm not one. I don't. My connection to holidays or holy days, is or the days of the holy. Right. It's supposed to be. It's. I'm trying not to make this video pretty long because I guess I got to take a shower and meditate and get up tomorrow. Ugh. Tomorrow's a new moon as well. Like energetically, it's popping. Right. You got a lot going on. You got the presidential debate. You have the election coming up, which just make sure you get your basic necessities, get your extra water, get your toilet paper, and get some rice and beans just to play it safe, right? Because the shadow elite have their own thing going on. But yeah, this video, what is it about? What's the message? Vampirism, energy vampires. And I want to kind of blend in the two different perspectives. You can have the traditional Dracula, with the veins in the cape, and he has a Eastern European accent, right? With veins coming out to suck your blood. And then you have the digital vampire, right? Our cell phones, our laptops, they glow in the night when you turn off all the electricity, right? But just as a reminder, you are an electric being. You are an energetic being. You give off frequency and vibration. And so the information because our digital devices, our laptops and our cell phones are very much portals, okay? Where we take in a lot, we consume a lot of energy, but then whatever we consume begins to consume us. You must remember this. It is a reminder. I'm not telling you to shut off your Wi-Fi and dump your cell phone and laptop in the toilet or in the dishwasher. I'm not saying that. That's being unreasonable and illogical. One day will make sense, but I'm not telling you to like change your life and do something crazy like that. I do stress go on a digital detox like once in a while, every 3, 4, 5 months. You need to do this. We human beings are organic, but they're morphing us into synthetic beings. We used to be organic beings, but we're becoming more and more synthetic and apathetic to a lot of the crap that we're being exposed to due to the agenda of the shadow elite. Again, not to get too woo-woo or too conspiracy theory. Oh, she's gone off down the rabbit hole. There are too many rabbit holes. You know what happens when there's so many holes? It causes or it cuts, it does something with the pressure in the ground, and then you have what they call like the ground caves in, right? The ground caves in and it creates a sinkhole. That's kind of where we're at, my dear human collective. That's where society is at. There's so many rabbit holes that the holes run into other tunnels run into other tunnels, and it begins to weaken the very foundation of whatever creed, religion, political view, ethical, moral, whatever you believe in, and what society's built itself on for probably a few hundred years, is beginning to crumble. So, vampirism, energy, ask yourself, where are you putting your energy? Where's your energy going? Why is your energy going there? Like I've mentioned before, I think one of my previous videos, you have to be mindful and heartful of, asking yourself why, because, in one of the New Age teachings is be in flow, be present, be here now. That's very powerful. That is a very powerful and needed practice. But also, don't get got, because there's so much happening. There's so much happening. And I think there's so much happening because of these things, these devices. Imagine how peaceful the world, I believe, when it comes to our mental health was before these things came out. We have access to information 24/7 if we so wish to not sleep a proper sleep, right? We have access to so much information by just privilege alone, right? If you can afford Wi-Fi, if you have the smartest iPhone 16 out that has a built-in artificial intelligence that can actually clean your devices for you. Yes. So, we're bombarded by this. And so yes, this is just a reminder. It's not a long, lengthy thing. I said a lot in this video, but if you get it, you get it. If you can hear, if you have ears to hear, listen. If you have eyes to see, you'll see it. If you have a heart that's open, great. If you have a mind that is sovereign, that's even better. If it goes over your head for what I say and when I said in this message, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. If you have questions or concerns, please put comment down below. I'm not gonna it's not the end of the world. You can disagree. It's not like I don't take it personally. I hope you guys know that by now. I don't take such things, personally, but just know, okay, we are constantly surrounded by vampires. You just have to know where to look. And ask yourself if you are also vampiric. Are we being turned into vampires? Maybe. The more and more we get away from what is organic and natural for us as human beings, we shall see, huh? So, with that, may this message find you well and whole. Again, Happy New Oh, I almost said Happy New Year. Merry Samhain. And also we have the Day of the Dead, between November 1st and 2nd. That's heavily celebrated in many different cultures. I think mostly in South America, Central America. Then you have Diwali, the Festival of Light, that's celebrated in the Caribbean and and in India as well, parts of Asia. So it's a beautiful energy. Fall, autumn is a beautiful season, but just be aware. So yeah, may this message find you well and whole, and rest well tonight. I am tired, but I feel much better as far as finally understanding how to manage or coming up with management systems to organize my line of work. That's been a challenge, but all right, have a wonderful night.